The final dawn. The world was broken. Cities lay in ruins, skies choked with smoke, and oceans bled with poison. Hunger gnawed at hollow faces, and fear gripped every trembling heart. Atop a blackened throne of twisted iron, Lucius Malphas, the Antichrist, watched his kingdom with a cruel smile. "All bow before me," he whispered, his voice a serpent's hiss. "Even hope has died." But far away, in hidden corners of the earth, a remnant of faithful believers whispered prayers. Their eyes turned to the heavens, waiting for a promise older than time itself. And then it came. A piercing trumpet shattered the sky. Thunder rolled across the heavens, and clouds glowed with blinding radiance. The stars bent low, and a chasm of light opened in the firmament. From the breach emerged a figure on a white horse. Jesus Christ, radiant in glory, wearing a robe dipped in blood and crowned with many crowns, descended upon the earth. Behind him, countless legions of angels followed, their armor gleaming, swords of flame. Lucius rose from his throne, fists clenched, eyes burning with hatred. "It's time," he spat. The valley of Megiddo stretched wide under a blood-red sky. On one side stood the armies of the Antichrist, soldiers in blackened armor, creatures from the abyss, and shadows that hissed as they slithered across the scorched earth. On the other side, the hosts of heaven descended like dawn breaking after endless night. Lucius approached the front line, his ornate armor glistening darkly. His eyes met those of Jesus, who sat calmly on his white horse, his eyes like flames. "You're too late," Lucius roared. "This world is mine. Your followers are broken, scattered. Where was your power when the cities burned?" Jesus said nothing. His gaze pierced Lucius's soul, and the Antichrist faltered, feeling something alien. Fear. Lucius raised his arm, summoning a towering beast from the depths, a creature with 7 heads and 10 horns, crowned with blasphemous names. Its roar shook the mountains. "Destroy him," Lucius commanded. But Jesus raised his hand, and with a single word, one word spoken with divine authority, the beast froze, its heads trembling. The armies of darkness recoiled as the light emanating from Jesus flared across the battlefield. The earth shook as swords clashed. Angels and demons locked in furious combat, their blows splitting the air with thunderous force. The faithful who had resisted Lucius joined the celestial warriors, fighting with desperate courage. Lucius himself charged at Jesus, wielding a blade wreathed in unholy fire. "Die, pretender," he screamed. But Jesus met him with nothing but calm authority. Lucius's blade shattered against a shield of light. The Antichrist fell to his knees, trembling before the King of Kings. "It is finished," Jesus said softly. From the heavens descended the Archangel Michael, his wings casting shadows across the battlefield. In his hand, a celestial chain shimmered. He bound Lucius and hurled him into the abyss, the Antichrist's screams fading into nothingness. The beast collapsed into ash, and the remaining demonic horde scattered into the void, consumed by light. The sky cleared. The sun rose over the valley of Megiddo, its light bathing the wounded earth in warmth and hope. The faithful fell to their knees, tears streaming down their faces. Angels sang songs of victory, their voices echoing across creation. Jesus stood among them, his presence a balm for every wound, a light for every shadow. "Behold," he said, his voice resounding like 1,000 choirs, "I am making all things new." And he did. In the days that followed, the earth bloomed again. Rivers ran clear, trees grew tall, and cities of light rose where ashes once smoldered. Death and suffering became distant memories. Peace reigned, and love filled every heart. Jesus walked among his people, wiping away every tear. The faithful built homes without fear, planted gardens without worry, and sang songs of joy under golden skies. The kingdom of God was on earth, and all creation rejoiced. In the eternal light of that final dawn, the words of prophecy echoed across time and space. "Behold, I am coming soon. Blessed is the one who keeps the words of the prophecy written in this scroll." Revelation 22, verse 7. The dawn had come,
and it would never end.